hope you are excited for today's masterclass where we are going to go deep to show you how to create the biggest and best year yet in 2021. Now, if you do not already have the workbook, click on the link in the bio or show notes if you are on the podcast and download that workbook now so that you can go through it while we show you this masterclass. And if you stay until the very, very end, you are definitely well prepared for 2021, my dear friend. Hey, gorgeous soul. Welcome to creating your best year yet in 2021 free masterclass. If you are joining us on YouTube, please click on the link below so that you can download this workbook. It is so powerful. It's going to change the game, and I know it's going to get you into a really high vibe so that you can start attracting the best year yet. So download the guide, get your notepad and pen out, and let's fill this out. So first of all, before we dive in, what I really want you to understand about goals is this. Your goal is like going to another country. It's literally like traveling. You know it's there. You know that country's there. It's right there. You want to go to it. You may not really know the exact way that you're going to go about it, but there's a million ways to get there. You know, you can get on a plane, you can get on a boat and a plane, you can do a cruise. Like, there's so many ways to get there. And then when you get there, there's so many things to see. But the goal hasn't moved. It's just that the country is there. And it's so possible to go to it. And you know that it exists, and you know that it's not impossible. And I want you to think of your goal like that. It's literally just there. You just have to become an energetic match so that you can get there in the easiest way possible. And maybe that's jumping on a first class plane or a private jet or whatever it looks like to you. It doesn't even matter. But it's really just about knowing that the goal is there, and whatever you want, no matter how crazy, you can have it. And I also want to tell you right now that when you're setting a goal, you're actually setting it from a limited mindset, a limited perspective, because you're setting a goal based off everything you know. And that's why people go, oh, well, I only earned like 50 grand this year. Maybe next year I can earn 60 grand, because you're setting it off a limitation of what you already know to be true. So maybe every year you went up 10 grand. But I can tell you right now, I know people. I have worked with clients. I've had incredible guests on my podcast that have literally gone from like 0 to 600,000 in a year. Anything is possible when you come from the unknown and you literally swipe your slate clean of old stories, old fears, old limiting beliefs. You can do this through meditating, through being present, through being mindful, through journaling. But just know right now that anything's possible. And I do not want you to play small. 2021 gets to be your biggest year yet, gets to be your most exciting year yet, gets to be your most exhilarating year yet. But let's fill out this book so that we can get the best possible outcome for you. So, first page is all about what you learned in 2020. Now, when we're diving into 2020, I want you to really just embody it and be excited for the year and be grateful for it, and know that whatever happened, if it was your biggest year yet, if it was your hardest year yet, your most challenging year yet, don't put labels on it. It was just a year. It was just a year that was a huge teacher. And I want you to focus on it being a teacher to you and write down everything that it taught you. And really just take the time, even if you need to pause this video now, take the time and really just journal out every single thing that you learned in 2020 and how grateful you were for it and how incredible it was, because you were no longer the person that you started 2020 being. You're just not. You're this new, improved, upgraded version of you. And whether you got pushed, pulled, or floated there, however you got there, you are not the same person that you were at the start of 2020, and you need to own that and celebrate it. Now, the next page is all about celebrating your wins. So first page, all the things you learned. The next page, celebrating it. So really go deep. What can you celebrate in 2020? And even if it's small, even if you get stuck and you're like, well, I had the most amazing birthday party, or that's a very terrible example because of COVID. Maybe you did. Maybe you had an awesome virtual birthday party. I don't know. But whatever you can celebrate. Maybe you launched a business. Maybe you got your first client. Maybe you got booked solid, like whatever it was. No judgments. just write it down and really feel the gratitude of how good it feels to have actually won that. You won that. That was a win. We get so sidetracked often in life, and this is what I see with a lot of clients. They're like, oh my gosh, and they're focusing so hard on what they want. They're like, oh, I don't have it. I won't be happy until I have it. But you're not celebrating all of the incredible moments and all of the incredible things that are constantly coming through for you. So really just enjoy it, embody it, and write it down. And then we are going to dive deep with the new version of you. We all know that mindset is everything. We all know that law of attraction works because you become magnetic to the things that you want. So it's about the energy that you are. It's about embodying the energy, and you have to step into the energy. You can do every single strategy under the sun, but if you are not the right version of you, if you are coming from places of lack, if you are coming from places of frustration as to why something isn't working, it will not attract to you, because the universe wants to give you what it thinks you already have. When you come from a place of having, it's a light energy, it feels good, and the universe is going to give you more of what you have. It's like a kid that complains. No one wants to give a little kid something when they're like screaming. And when a little kid's nice and they're really like well-mannered and they're sweet, it's like, oh, of course you can have some more, sweetie. Like, just have some more. But when a kid's screaming, going, I want more, you're like, oh my God, please, no, I can't deal with that. So you have to think of it like that with the universe. It's like a game that we are playing with the universe. Think of the universe, I mean, it could be weird for you, but you could think of the universe like a parent and be like, well, I wouldn't like throw a tantrum because that's coming from a place of lack, and I definitely won't get anything if it's like that. But most people do. We throw tantrums and like, why isn't this working for me? Instead of realizing that there is so much happening in the unknown and you have to trust it. When you want something and you can feel into it and you're embodying it, you have to know that it's coming to you, because it is. Every single thing in your physical reality is literally a reflection of what's inside of you. Everything. And so that's what you have to be mindful of. What is on the outside is literally on the inside. And sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's a very powerful pill. And it will make everything in your life, like everything. Guys, I hope you are getting so much value out of today's masterclass. And if you are, I would love you to hit the like button and then click subscribe so you do not miss out on any more upcoming videos. So, the new you, the exciting new you, I love this. It is the end of 2021. Now, I always do a little visualization with my clients. I'm going to throw a quick little visualization here because I just love visualizations, and I think they're so powerful, because anything that you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. So, deep breath. Hope you're in a nice, quiet place. I should have said that at the start, but nice, quiet place. I feel so relaxed right now. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes, beautiful soul. Close your eyes. And just take a lovely, lovely, lovely deep breath in. Breathe in as deep as you possibly can, all the way in, and hold it at the top, and let it all out. And one more time, breathing all the way in, getting grounded, breathing all the way in, holding at the top, and releasing. Now that you are feeling grounded and connected and calm, I want you to realize that it is the last day of 2021. It is December 31st, 2021. And you have literally accomplished absolutely everything that you wanted to accomplish this year. Absolutely everything that you wanted to accomplish in 2021. And man, you cannot believe that everything came to you. It is so powerful. You literally stepped in above and beyond to become magnetic to your dreams, and they came, and they were so easy. And I want you just to look around you. What does it look like? What does it look like to have everything you want have manifested in 2021? Are you in a new house? Are you working in a new career? Do you have more clients in your business? Do you have more staff? Is your bank account overflowing with abundance? What does this year look like? What does it look like? Look at all of the incredible things that you have achieved. I cannot believe you did it. It's incredible. You literally smashed your goal out of the park, and you went above and beyond. You went above and beyond. because you committed to being the next best version of you, and you didn't take no for an answer. You didn't let the naysayers slow you down. You didn't let anything slow you down. You jumped in because you knew your worth, and you knew that you could have it all. And as a result, you have manifested it all, and it feels so fucking good, and you deserve every part of it. And now, when you are ready, I just want you to notice how good it feels to have had that manifest, how good it feels knowing that all of that came to you and you deserve every part of it. And when you are ready, beautiful soul, you can open up your eyes and grab your pen and paper and write it all down. Write everything down that was coming out, everything. Even if it was just a feeling, write it down. Whatever is coming through for you, you deserve it. Every part of it. You are so worthy. You are so fucking worthy. And the world needs you to achieve your goals, because when you do, you are able to help the world at a much higher volume. And you're so worthy of them. And it's so exciting. And it's all coming to you. You just have to believe that it is, and you have to step into this next version of you. So write it down. Write down what this looks like. Write down what it feels like. Go nuts. If you need more paper, write on the back of this sheet or get your notepad out and just go nuts. Because this is the version of you that gets to have it all. And pause this video if you need to. And now when you've written all of that out, gorgeous soul, then I want you to set a goal. We need to get the details specific. That's so funny, specific. When I was a kid, I used to actually get bullied because I said Pacific and not specific. How funny is that? I didn't actually know kids were very specific with the way the other kids spoke. But great lesson for me. I will never get that word wrong again. But okay, cool. So the details. So it's the end of 2021 and you've accomplished everything that you ever wanted. Now I want you to go back to that visualization. I want you to be really, really, really certain, clear and specific, because we are speaking to your subconscious mind right now. We are speaking to your subconscious mind so that it knows what it needs to target your reticular activating system to attract into your physical reality. So what does it feel like? What did it feel like? Did it feel good? Did it feel shit? I bet it didn't feel shit. I bet it felt fucking amazing. I bet it felt like the best thing in the world. And so I want you to write that down. I want you to write how good it feels to have accomplished your biggest goal for 2021. Write down what you're doing this moment. Let this flow out of you. Don't think about it. Just let it flow out of you like you're journaling, because this is what you need to just get out of you, because you know that it's going to happen. So what are you doing in this moment? You know, were you sitting down? Were you lying down? Were you sitting in your office? Like, where were you when you saw this vision coming into your life? Or where do you want to be? You know, are you at home with your family? Like, whatever it is to you, like, what are you doing? Where are you sitting? Any other details? Like, just go nuts with it. Go nuts with it. If these phrases don't work for you, cross them out and write your own ones in. This is like the thing with business that I always try to show people, is that it's about what feels good to you. The only way to run a business successfully is go with your inner guidance system and go, well, what feels good for me? Okay, well, I know my business needs this, but that doesn't feel good for me. I don't like doing accounting, so I need to get an accountant to do that. I don't like speaking on videos, so maybe I should get someone else to do that. Or maybe I just don't do that altogether and I just do podcasts and I turn up for a video like once a month or something. Like, your business is created by what you love to do, because when you love to do something, people pick up on that energy. I fucking love videos, and I don't even care how they come out or what I say or anything like that, because I know that they're helping people. I know that I enjoy doing them and people get to feel that energy. And we have to get past the fear of judgment and all that type of crap and really just go, what do I love to do? And how can I serve the world by doing what I love to do? And when you come from that space and you're creating a business from love and from your heart and not from your ego, which is like, what do people expect me to do? I have to do this. If I don't do this, then it won't be good. Because that's the resistance. That's like waking up going, fuck, well, I really don't want to do this, but I told myself that I have to do it. When you come from that place of you have to do something, it's like intense resistance. You don't want to do it. It's like literally like, I'll go back to childhood, because I've obviously got 3 kids, and you're like, come on, clean your room. No kid wants to go clean their room, because you're like forcing it down their throat. If you're like, you know, cleaning your room could be fun and you can kind of make it out so it's like funner, then they'll do it. But when you're literally forcing someone to do something, just doesn't feel good. And so it's the same with your business. Wake up and go, what feels good? But in saying that, I don't want people to like backlash at me and go, oh, but you said don't do anything good, so I didn't do anything. That's not it. There is a law of action. It's important that you take action. The thing about business is you have to go, does this feel heavy? Like I really shouldn't be doing this. This feels heavy. My soul's like, don't do it. It feels icky. It feels wrong. It just doesn't feel energetically right. Or does it feel light, but there's fear coming up? So I know I need to do videos and I kind of want to do them, but I'm actually really scared that someone's going to judge me. That's your fear, and you have to break through the fear, because on the other side of that fear is all the incredible people that you get to help. All the incredible people that are literally waiting for your light. All the incredible people that want to be a part of you, that want to work with you or help you or collaborate with you. Like there is a world of so much opportunity, and fear is literally the gatekeeper to that. When you can literally break through the fear, step on in, that's where the magic happens. And I know that it scares a lot of people, but let's face it, you are so much more than your fear, so much more than it. So now you've got all the details on point. Your 2020 goal is literally like, just think about this, like you are writing out your holiday. You're literally writing out your holiday. Like this is you writing out your holiday to France or wherever it is. Like, you know, this goal's happening. It's just, how do I get there? When do I want to do things to get there? You know, how do I have to like plan around this to get there? You know, do I have to pack suitcases on this date or this date or this date? Like, what do I have to do to get there? It's happening. It's already happened. Like it's already booked in. And literally come from that place of, it's already happened. Like it's already there. It's waiting for you. You just have to kind of turn up into the next embodied vibration of you so that you can get there. And it's already there. It's waiting for you. You just literally have to become an energetic match to it and know that it's happened. And I want to talk about that for a quick second, because this is really important. A lot of times when we're setting goals and we're saying like something is out of us, so we're like, I want you to think of the goal like this. 2021, I want you to be like, fuck, you know, it's like the end of the year and you're just reaching and you're like, I want it and I'm working towards it and I'm doing all the things to get there. The reality is when we're doing all the things to get there to the goal and we're like, you know, grabbing for it and reaching for it, and we're like, come on, please, like, I just want that goal to happen. It doesn't usually happen. This is why most people don't achieve their goals. Reason being, because there is a lack. The fact that you're here and the goal's here and you're like, I just want it to happen, and you're like reaching for it, that's the resistance between you and the goal. That's the fact that you guys are not like in alignment with each other. It's not like the energetic match that attracts the goal to you. So a really awesome hack that I do is that I act as if the goal's already happened. I'm like, amazing, this was such an incredible year. Like it literally has already happened. It's in the past. It is in the past, and I feel so good about it, and I love that it's already happened, because there's no resistance to wanting it. When something has already happened, there's no resistance to wanting it. Like, and so you start living your life as if it's already happened. Like someone might have a go at you for something. You're like, I don't even care. I just literally like had lunch with Oprah the other day. Like, and you might go, oh, that's very delusional. Yeah, but setting a goal and wanting it to happen and visualizing it, that's delusional too. You can put labels on anything, you can do it however you want, but honestly, the reason that we don't get the things that we want in this life is because of resistance. If we remove all resistance in all areas, even with feelings, you know, when you're feeling anxious, it's not the anxiety that's causing the issue, it's the resistance to the anxiety. It's you going, oh my gosh, I'm anxious right now and I need to get rid of this, and you get more anxious because you're like, I can't feel anxious, I have to feel high vibe, instead of just going, feeling the anxiety and just like, oh, I feel anxious right now, really feeling it, and then just go, awesome, I love you, you can go now. Like, you just kind of set it free because it's a part of you, and you don't always have to like get rid of things. Feelings are amazing because they show us where we need to go, but it's like the buoy in the ocean. Like, the feelings will bring you down and you really feel them, feel the heaviness of them, and then you let them go and you come back up to a natural high vibe state. And that's how we manifest powerfully, because we're feeling our feelings. We're not avoiding them, like suppressing them. So it's like we're like dying and like drowning and wondering why like 10 years later we just have this massive explosion of like crying fits for like 10 hours instead of just like literally feeling all of our feelings and then letting them go. Apparently an emotion only lasts 68 seconds. So that is a really awesome hack to keep you high vibe and actually keep you on track to manifest your biggest goal for 2021. Yes, I'm throwing in a whole heap of other tips, so I hope you guys are appreciating them, because I do want to give give you so much because I do want you to accomplish your goals this year. Reason being, because the more co-leaders that we have, the more women we have that are stepping into their power, that are stepping into their truth, the more powerful this world is. It's so much more powerful when you get to be all that you are and step into your truth and your love and your light. And fuck, I love being around women that are like that. So let's make sure this happens, because it's a destination. You've already set it in stone. It's already happened. It's already happened. So you don't even have to even stress about it. Every time you do something, you're just like, well, this already happened. This has already happened. And you just keep telling yourself it's already happened. I'm just working towards it happening again. So whatever you want to tell yourself, there is no right or wrong. It's just what feels good and what literally enables you to not have any resistance to it. So then at the last page, we have got, you're choosing one goal to give you the best year ever. So write down one goal that you know has already happened, one goal that feels really, really good, that will change everything for you, that would literally change your life. Then choose a date that you want to achieve this goal by, and then some steps that you need to take. And you don't have to know the how. If you're like, crap, I have a massive goal and I don't actually know the steps, like just kind of try and think about it logically. Like just take a deep breath in this moment and go, cool, I need more clients. So I just need to reach out to some people. Maybe I need to call some people. Maybe I'm feeling called to speak at some events. This is the part where you get to meditate. You get to be still. If you don't like meditation, do things that are mindful, like going for walks without music in your ears, being present for longer periods of time. I can guarantee you, if you just sit outside on your deck and don't listen to anything, put your phone away, ideas will come to you. And when those ideas come, they are from a much higher consciousness than your ego, than your limiting beliefs, than your fear. Because when you're still, you can literally get the most powerful downloads that are going to change your life. And that's the most powerful space to have everything. Okay, and then your daily affirmation that is from your goal. So, setting up your daily affirmation, and it's really just about the fact that it's already manifested. So it could be something like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I just spoke at an event of 800 people and I worked with 20 coaching clients this year, or 200, or whatever it is. Or like it can even be a whole story with like your mental, your physical, all that type of stuff. Like whatever it is, just write it as if it's already happened. And it can just be a power life script. It can be the one sentence or it can be a paragraph, but I want you to repeat that as many times a day as possible. You have to think of this process as like, you are a beautiful iPhone and we are upgrading you. So we are plugging you in to upgrade your system. And it's about going from the old version of you that was full of all these fears, all these limiting beliefs, all of these blocks right before you came to this video. And then as you started watching this video, you had to step into someone new because you no longer know what you know from the past. You can no longer be that same version of yourself. You can no longer play it small. You can no longer be that old version of you that thought the way that you did before you watched this video. Now you're the new version of you. You have your affirmation and you're going to read it either every hour or at least at the bare minimum when you wake up in the morning and last thing before you go to bed at night, because they're the most powerful times of the day to impressionate. You know what I'm talking about. I can't really get my words out today because I've got a newborn at home, but yeah, really, 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 really about making your subconscious mind buy into that script so that it thinks that it's actually happened, so that it activates your reticular activating system, so that it starts attracting those opportunities right back to you. So if you're really serious about this, put an alarm on your phone every single hour of the day and do it. So do it however you want. You can create a mind movie on your phone. You can literally record it, voice memo, and just put your earphones in and listen to it every single hour of the day, or at least morning and night. But this is about you upgrading your software. And when you upgrade your software and when you literally start believing and adopting and adapting and literally plugging into this new identity, that is when the goal will become true. It's like, I said it ages ago, I was meditating and it was like, when the goal becomes you, then it becomes true. And it's so fucking true. As soon as you become the goal, and there's no resistance to it, there's no resistance to wanting it, you actually start feeling like you already have it, that's when it's yours and that's when it's powerful. So I hope you got so much out of this training. I would love to hear your feedback below in the comments, or feel free to DM us on ladiesup.co on Instagram. So powerful, so going to make a difference in your life. I'm so grateful for you. I honor you for all that you are and all that you do, and for turning up so that you can make 2021 your biggest and best year yet. If you are not following us on ladiesup.co, please do. And if you loved this video, please hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm sending you so much love. You are a fucking epic soul. You're incredible. Have the most incredible day, and I will see you again soon.